Hi everyone, welcome back. In this session, we will continue your Java series. Last session we have discussed what is main method, right? So, if you are a beginner, if you are watching this video from middle, so I will just tell you can start from first session because the in Java, right, everything is like interrelated topic. So it will be very helpful for you to understand the topics. Okay, so we will miss it, please watch from the starting. And this is our fifth session. Coming days we are planning to upload many videos. Okay, so don't worry. So today topic is method. We can explore the method topic. So in the last video I already discussed why we use the method. Okay, so now just will give you some overview, then we can start to implement that method concept. Okay, so don't worry. Okay, so what is method? So see, method is a sub block of class that is used for implementing the logic of object operation. So why it is a sub block? When let me open. Okay, so let me open one phrase class. So I will write method test. Okay, and it's right. So this is your class name and this is our class name. Okay, so here method is a sub block because this is our super block. Class block is your super class. You can see this is your main method, right? So in the last session we have discussed what is the main method and all, but now we can discuss user defined method, how to implement the method and method syntax. Okay, so no worries. Okay, so right, as per the definition it is a sub block. Okay, now how many types of the methods are there in the Java? So in Java I can say we have a two types of the method. One is your abstract method and one is your concrete method. So what is the abstract method we will discuss in the coming session when I will teach you the interface and abstract class. Okay, I'll give you some overview, don't worry. Now we have a concrete method. So normal method, right? So static and non-static method is called concrete method. So again, the differences between abstract method and concrete method we will discuss in the coming session. Don't worry. So before going for the types of the method, now we have to understand how to create a method, right? What is the syntax for method, right? So you can see this is the complete syntax of method. You can see we have a accessibility modifier. Okay, then we have a modifier, then we have a return type, then method name, then we have a this is called your parenthesis and this is called your parameter. Okay, and this is called your method body. So now guys, we can see here public, private, protected, default, that is called accessibility modifier. This is the example of method. How to create a method? So you can see this is the complete syntax of method. Okay, you can see this is the complete syntax of method, how to create a method. Now I will compare with the example of this method, right? So you can see this is your accessibility modifier, public, private, protected, and default. I've written something O means this is your optional. As per the project requirement, we can define public means you can access anywhere. If you don't want to access, like you want to access within the class, right? If you want to access within the package, right? So accordingly we can define, right? Public means, but again, accessibility modifier, coming session we will explore. That is your, it is optional. As per the project requirement we can use. You can see now we have a modifiers. This is also optional, guys. Okay, so you are creating a static method, right? So we will use a static keyword. If you missed the previous session, what is the static? Just you can go through that. I already discussed. But yeah, when you will create a static method, then we can also like discuss how to access and all. Another important thing is return type. This is your mandatory, guys. A return type is mandatory. So we have a void keyword. So I have a list of the keyword. where we can define the void keyword. If we will go in the main method also, we have a void keyword and non-void type. Void type and non-void type. So this is called your return type. What is the void type and non-void type? You have to define here. If you will not define the return type, you will get compile time error. Then we have a add. Add is your method name. Okay, and you can pass here parameter, guys. Okay, so what parameter you want to pass? So parameters are optional, but this parenthesis, okay, this parenthesis what we are defining, this parenthesis is, you have to define, that is mandatory, but parameters is optional. So this is how you can implement this method as per the project requirement. Now we will try to implement method. Okay, so first let me clear this all the things. Okay, then I'll come on that. Okay, so now I'll try to implement some examples of a method. So now guys, so I'm trying to create a static method. Okay, so now I will create one method, static void login page. Okay, understood, right? So this method is called, okay, so if you will define the method, now this is called a static void non-parameterized method. Okay, so here we have a static method and we have defined void keyword. So I will tell you, why the void is important. Void keyword is important, and this is called your method name. So one more thing you have to check when you are writing the method name, it should be have a camel case, right? So again, mostly as per the coding standard rule, camel case means you can see it's a starting from first word is a starting from what, a small case, and then we another bird will start from caps. Okay, so this is the camel case. So we will also explore some coding standard, coding rules, right? How to define that method name and variable name and as well. Okay, so don't worry that. So this method is called static void non-param. Okay, so now I'm just printing something. So these are the dummy statement just for, okay. So now I'm going to create another method. I will come on that. Don't worry that. So you can see guys, I did not define here accessibility modifier. That is optional. As per the project requirement, we can use it. If you want, you can define, right? But yeah, you need some private keyword you access within the class only. Then we can define that. If you're not defining any accessibility modifier means it is a default accessibility modifier, and default modifier we can access within the package. Understood, right? Okay, so now I'm going to create another method. Okay, so this method is called, okay, a static int. I'm just writing okay, I will write only void keyword. Okay, now I will come on that. Here I will writing customer data. Okay, so here I'm passing some customer name and customer address. Okay, understood, right? So you can see guys here what the changes between this method and this method. This is called non-param, but here we are passing some parameter as well, right? So this method is called a static void parameterized method. Okay, so here just I'm going to change this. I can say I'm just going to change here this print statement, right? So now this is called your, I'll define another method. Okay, so let me try to implement another method. I'll go for a static in this session. The next session we will discuss non-static method. Okay, so don't worry, or let's see how it will go. It's okay, understood, right? So now I will write int. Okay, so int I will write a number of customer. Okay, number of customer. So this method is called static non-void type. Okay, so this is what I want to discuss. If you are not returning anything, then we will define void keyword. Slowly you will understand. If you are a beginner in Java, then slowly you will understand void and non-void type. But if you are not returning anything, then we will use void keyword. You are returning something, right? This is called non-void keyword, means you can define any data type. I will come on that, don't worry. Okay, so for non-void type, right, I can also define I can also define string, number of customer, I can say number of product. Okay, so you can see here you can pass the parameter as well. Okay, so string number of, okay, I will write prod 1, string prod 2. Okay, and this is called your number of product. Okay, so this is your number of product. Understood, right? So now guys, you can see this method is called non-static, sorry, static, non-void, parameterized method. So we are passing here parameter. Okay, so now I have created a method, then how to access this method? That is the another question. How to access this method, guys? Okay, so now I'm just going to remove the space for more visibility. So I'm just printing inside this. Okay, inside main. Okay, so now how to access this method? So these are the static method. Okay, so a static method you can call directly. You can call this static method here directly. You can call it. Okay, so like this, or you can call a static method by using the class name. Okay, so I'm using that class name dot. I'm trying to access another method. So you can see here you are passing the parameter also. When you are passing the parameter, you have to pass the argument. Okay, so this is the one rules I will discuss, don't worry. So here you have to guys pass the whatever the parameter means input you are passing. Just I'm writing the default data here. Name should be anything, just this is the value I'm going to pass here. Okay, when you are passing the parameter, you have to pass the argument as well, right? So what the argument you can pass? So I'm just writing Mohit address. Okay, I'm just writing high tech city. Okay, understood, right? So you can see one more thing you have to remember, that when you are passing the parameter, what types you are passing, how many types you have the parameter, same order you have to pass here, otherwise you will get compile time error. So remember this. Now this is your number of customers. You can see here we don't have any parameter. Are you getting my point? Right, so you can call by class name or you can call by directly. Okay, so I'm just calling directly. Okay, or if you want you can call by the class name as well, and you can call by the object also, but I will tell you in the coming session where we can use the object, right? If you have a static, there is no need to create an object, right? If you have a non-static, then we can create an object. When you have a static, then JVM will provide the memory. You should not create an object, right? So now I will pass number of the product. So this is your number of the product. Okay, so here you can see here again, this is the string. You can pass any parameter here. Here I can give. So only I can just making as a string. So prod 1 and prod 2. Okay, so you can pass the a string value anything, but as per the parameter, you have to pass the argument as well. Hope you are understanding my point, what I'm trying to say. Suppose if I will compile this code, then what will happen? Okay, So when you will compile this code, you can see what happened. Line number 14 and line number 18, we are getting return a statement. So if you will go for line number 14, you can see when you are using void type, sorry, non-void type, right? When you are returning anything, then you have to return the value as well. Okay, so compiler is going to tell you, please return type is missing. So return is a keyword again, and you can pass any value, like not any value, what the types we have return type. Okay, so same thing, line number 18 also we have to return type. I will give you some example, more examples, so don't worry. Okay, so just you can pass any value like test. If I will compile this code now, you can see I'm able to compile this code. I'm not going to tell the output. Okay, so let me run this. Okay, I'm able to compile this code, and if I will press Ctrl 2, I'm able to run this code. Getting the output is the not a big deal. Now you have to understand how this output is coming. Okay, so let me show you the code flow, how this code flow is working. So just I will open Paint. So see, writing the code, first understand the concept, write the code, then execution is very important. How the execution flow will work. Okay, so now if I will go for the Paint. Okay, okay, so if I will go here, mm, okay, uh, one second, I'm trying to, because from there I'm not able to. Okay, one second guys, so let me delete this. Okay, I'll go for a small piece of the code. So what I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to do here, I'm just trying to do how this code will work, how the control flow will work, right? One second, let me, mm, okay, I'll just decrease the format. It's a very small. We'll go for 14. Again, it will go for 16. Okay, fine. Okay, so now 16 is fine. Now I'll just copy. I just want to tell you how this code will work. Okay, so let me copy this all code. So see, if you repeated my previous video or if you are watching my previous video, then you will understand that. So in execution flow, what happened here? So first of all, .java file we have, right? I will tell you from the starting. We have a .java file. Now your code is compiled successfully, right? Your code is compiled successfully. Then it will generate .class file. Correct, right? It will generate .class file. Once again, I'll keep here. Okay. It will generate .class file. Now, when you will execute your code, then JVM will search where is your main method, right? Then when you will try to execute your code, then control will come inside this main method. Okay. And method will execute from top to bottom. Means execution will start from like this. So when the line number, see, when the control will come here, this output will get. It will print in the console inside this main method. Okay, this is the first. Then the control will go for the login page. Inside this login page, it will search in this class where is your login page. You can see here we have a login page. Understood, right? This, then this statement will execute. Then you will get this output, login page, right? Then control back to the main method. Then it will go here and it will have a customer data. Again, it will go and it will check where is your customer data. It will go in this method and it will execute this method. Then again control back to this. Then we have a number of the customer. Then again it will search where is your number of customer. This is your number of customer. So when this thing happen, it will check your return type, parameterization, what the parameter you are passing, are you correct or not. If you will not, then you will get compile time error. Again it will come in the number of the product, and it will go and it will execute this block. So this is how the code flow will work. So here you can see how the simple we try to make this method concept. When you will go for, let me, I think I close that output. Let me show you again the output. So whatever the we found from the our paint diagram, so we are getting the output in our same series. You can see inside this main login, customer, number of product. Okay, understood, right? So that's it in this video, guys. So coming session we will discuss also what is how to create a non-static method. So whatever the types we have created for a static, then we should go for non-static method. If you are new in the channel, please subscribe my channel and press bell icon to get more videos and all. Okay, so coming days we are planning to upload many videos. Okay, so if you have any doubt, any query and all, just you can comment below and definitely I will reply you back. Okay, so please make a bookmark for this, right? So this will help you to understand the Java concept, and slowly we can go in Java in the depth, and mostly company they are looking for your Java skill set, guys. Okay, see you in the next video. Bye.